in at number 5 is NFL scores. A British study found that football fans are optimistic about their team's chances of winning. But on the flip side, those same fans are overly pessimistic when it comes to their arch rivals team being able to play well. Yeah, can you imagine that? Joining me now to talk about this is HLN sports anchor Coy Wire. Coy, what do you think about this? Do you agree with the study?
It's interesting that, you always think your team is going to do well and play well, but it's interesting to think that your opponent isn't going to do well. I mean, they did the same study in Rutgers with college students, and what they found was that they asked college students what they thought about chances of divorce, alcohol, negative things, and they thought other students' chances were much higher than their own, and also their own chances of positive outcomes like living past 80, also owning a home someday, were much higher than other students. You don't ever think that other people have the same chances that you may have. So it's pretty interesting that I thought they tied it into sports heading into the season.
Okay, heading into the season tonight, it kicks off. You got the Patriots and the Steelers going head-to-head tonight. What are people saying on social media about them? I'm sure they're pretty optimistic.
Well, one thing, optimistic about an awesome game. Finally, football, no more deflate gate, right? But one interesting thing that Facebook is doing on social media this year, they're using their analytics that they use in politics to find out who favors who. Which teams are getting the most positive responses on Facebook, which teams are getting the most negative. If you see here, this first one that came out, Chiefs, I believe, were number 1, and Patriots Chargers are all the way at the end.
But you know what I care
most
about.
Negative comments. Patriots are number 2. That surprised me. Probably their opponents are posting those, right?
Here's what surprises me. Why aren't the Cowboys number 1? They're America's team. You know how I feel about it.
Spoken like a true Texas girl.
Okay, but here's the thing I want to know. You played in the NFL for 9 years. How much does a fan's optimism about the upcoming season help you in your journey for the upcoming season?
It helps you a lot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you feed off the energy. You play sports, when you walk into a game, it's game time, and you feel that energy and enthusiasm. So I was fortunate enough to play in Buffalo, where the fans are incredible. And here in Atlanta, when the Dome got rocking, you feed off that. I mean, that's part of the reason you play. You play for yourself and your family, but you also play for everyone else out there who's right there in the journey with you.